Hi there, beautiful thrivers. Welcome back to another video with Thriving in Chaos. I appreciate you guys being patient with me. This video should have been on Monday, but things happened. We are going to be doing a DIY custom envelope. We haven't done one of these in months, so I'm glad you're here. Click that subscribe button, like the video. Let's go. Hi everyone, I hope you guys are doing well, and as we do every video, before we get started, let me go ahead and grab today's prompter card. If you're new to my videos, this is a prompter card. It's basically a conversation starter, so I'll ask and answer the question on the card in this video, and you guys can put your answers in the comments below. Just a little something to help us get to know each other better. So today's prompter card is: how did you meet your first romantic interest? Let's change that to your current if you have one. If you don't have to answer this question. It's fine. But how did you meet your romantic interest? I met my husband at church. We went to a new church and he was the pastor's kid, and I met him, and instantly there was just an instant. I just knew. Like, I can't explain it. I saw him. I met him. At first, I thought he was a little stuck up because he didn't really talk to many people, but I just knew. And here we are 25 years later. How about you guys? How did you meet your first romantic interest, or your current? So, we are going to be working on my daughter's Attack on Titan binder. If you're new, I know I have a lot of new subscribers, so you may or may not have looked back at previous videos on this series that I do. But this is my daughter's Attack on Titan binder. She's 17 currently. She'll be 18 actually next week. So I wanted to teach her the ropes and the skills of doing this envelope system so that she can have a better knowledge on how to save for things that she wants and needs, and, just in a better position than I was at her age. So she decided to do her binder in the Attack on Titan theme. It is an anime and one of her favorites. So together we created this. I have a video of us working together on making this look the way that it is. And all of her envelopes she is doing in a black and white theme to look like the comic book. So far we have Ross, which is her bird. We have Spending. This is, of course, a scene or something from the anime itself. It kind of did this weird effect once I stuck it in here, but I don't know, it kind of looks okay. Then we have Moving Out, so that she's preparing and saving up for when she moves out. We have Savings, and we have Going Out, and then we have Gifts. So that is what we have accomplished so far as of yet. And now we're going to do the next one on her list. So I've got the new envelopes here, and what we're going to be working on is travel. So this is the image that she gave me. I added the anime bubble and the words. I'm sorry if you hear my dogs barking. There's nothing I can do about that. And I assume that she chose this particular scene from the anime because of the shell, because usually when we travel, we go somewhere tropical. So it seems appropriate. Now, what I like to do, if this is one of your first times ever watching one of my DIY custom envelope videos, what I like to do is, for now, I'm using these old envelopes that I bought. They are currently just a different size. I didn't know when I was buying envelopes on Amazon that they could come in different sizes, even though they all said that they were A6. So just be aware that that actually is a thing. So I personally like the bigger ones so that you have a little wiggle room with your money, whereas this fits the money almost too good. So if it's any kind of thickness, it's really hard to put money in there. So what I have been doing is, instead of letting these go to waste, I've been utilizing this envelope to do drawing my images on. I'll cut it out, and then I will slip that piece into the envelope that I am actually using. That way I actually get use out of these. It wasn't a waste of money, and I can do that. Otherwise, if I didn't have these, I would use tracing paper. They have lots of vellum paper, different, thicknesses, different colors, different whatever. And I would use tracing paper easy enough and slide it in there, which eventually I will be doing, because I do want to eventually make one for my other daughter and one for my son. So, I'm going to run out of these eventually. I'm not going to buy any more. I'll just go to tracing paper from that point on. So that's what I like to do. And the reason why I'm doing that instead of just drawing it straight on this envelope is because I have had a really hard time figuring out how to seal them. Even though I'm using permanent marker, it still transfers. It would transfer to other envelopes. It would smudge. Even though it's permanent, I guess with this material, it doesn't want to be actually permanent. So I've tried so many different things. I've tried sealant sprays. I've tried different ways to try and seal this up. I've even used talc powder, things like that, just to try and really make it stop transferring to other envelopes, but it doesn't work. So I have found a workaround, which is sticking this inside of that, and then you don't have that problem. And then once I start using the tracing paper, it definitely wouldn't be a problem at all. So anyway, I also like to use cardstock. Here's some piece left over, but I would just cut out. I do it individually, so I'll measure each envelope individually because, like I said, envelopes are different shapes and sizes. So I just do it one by one. I use this. This is silver metallic cardstock, which I got off of Amazon. And I cut it out, and I use that as a background or a backdrop. And it also keeps my envelopes pretty sturdy and steady instead of bending and folding the way that they do inside of binders. So it also works really good as a backdrop to the image on the plastic. So that's what I like to do. With that said, that's all you need to know. I will be using, again, Sharpie markers. Let's see, I'll probably be doing black and gray as usual. I have various different markers, bear with me. And I'll also be using this. This is more of a fine liner, so I can get into the small spaces. I also have this type of fine liner, and I have a thicker liner. So I do have various different things that I can use to really get this going. Since there's no color involved, gray and black is basically what I'm going to be using on these. So that's all we're going to be using. I hope you guys enjoy watching it. The rest of this video will be time-lapse for your convenience. I'll add a little bit of music, make it a little bit entertaining to watch as you watch me draw this out. And oh, I guess I should mention how. What I do is I take the image, I print it out the way I need to, the size and everything, and then I will slip this image inside of here like that. I'll position it to where I want it, and then I'll probably tape it down so that it doesn't move while I'm tracing over it. And then I just trace over it. That's all there is to it, tracing. And then once I'm done, I take the image out, and the image that I drew will still be on here. Then, like I said, I will cut this piece out, and then we will slip it in here with the cardstock, and that'll be that. So now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you at the end where we can take a closer look and have my daughter check it out and put it in her binder. All right, that is it. We are done with this envelope. Pretty easy. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. So now I'll get my daughter and let her check it out and put it in her binder. So here it is.
It looks so cool.
You like it? Mm-hmm. Okay. I didn't have it closed. There we go. Now it's closed. And here's your binder. So go ahead.
Okay. There.
There you go. Now you got your travel envelope.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
It looks so cool.
I know. I can't wait till you start filling this up. Sorry for my dogs. All right, I'm glad you like it. And that will conclude this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now you see how I do my envelopes. All of my envelopes that you've seen in my videos, minus my savings challenge, are done by hand, and this is how I do them. And we've been working slowly but surely through my 17-year-old daughter's Attack on Titan binder, and now we have her travel envelope complete. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to like it, and if you're still watching and you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'd love for you to be a part of this family, and so I can be your inspiration each week for your own budgeting journey. With that said, I will see you guys tomorrow for our WTF Wednesday video. Looking forward to it. And as always, until next time, bye.